Alright, so I'm making this video because I could not find this bag or review online anywhere. And yeah, I know as photographers and videographers, backpacks are pretty much our jam. There seems to be never a perfect bag. I mean, there's a few out there that are pretty good, but for me and for what I need, this bag is pretty damn perfect for what I'm going to be using it for, and I'll get into that in a second. So this is, what is this again? This is the Lowepro Photosport 15. It's fairly new, I believe. It's an upgrade from the old version. It's a 15-liter bag. It's pretty small on the back. It only fits really about one camera, maybe a camera and a small lens, a kit lens or something like that, and maybe a battery. It's more for hiking and backpacking, like those day trips. If you're going out like on trails or whatever, you want a bag that's protective. Also, as a backpack, it also has a hydration part in the back here. You can see it. It doesn't come with one, but I have one hydration pack, so I'm not worried about it. But it also has the hook, and it has like the straw where it comes out in the back. All that good stuff. You can actually see a video on this backpack. Not this size, but you can see a video on the 24-liter from Lowepro on their YouTube channel. I just thought it was kind of funny that they didn't show the 15, they showed the 24. I think we all kind of know 24 is going to be your average bag. But for the people who don't want to carry a huge backpack and just want to carry one body and one small lens or medium telephoto lens, this is the backpack that I would recommend. I got this because I'm going to Seattle in about a month or so, and I do photography and videography work, and I don't want to carry around my whole kit. I'm just going to be carrying around an A7S III, which I'm recording this on right now, probably with a 24-105, and that's going to be my kit for the weekend. I really don't need much more than that, and maybe a spare battery, but I don't need to carry that in the actual pouch itself, where the backpack's kept, which is right here. I'll get into it in a second. If you're kind of wondering how this backpack fits you, it's a 15-liter. It's kind of small. I'll show a shot of me wearing it here in a second. But if you really want to compare this to another backpack, which is what really got me interested in this backpack, it's going to be this backpack right here. Give me 1 second. This is the Osprey Raptor 14. This is a mountain biking backpack. I absolutely love this backpack. Unfortunately, when I have to bring my camera with me when I go mountain biking or whatever, there's no quick access to a camera on here. Not really at all. I mean, it's not really made for holding cameras, but you can do it. But if you have one of these, it's very similar to this in fashion, as well as quality. This is like, to me, this is like the perfect backpack. If Osprey ever came out with a place where I can put my camera in here, I would have gotten this, no doubt. So this is very comparable to the Lowepro backpack that we just showed you. So I'll show you the Lowepro, but I just wanted to bring this out because a lot of people do wear this backpack when they go hiking, mountain biking, whatever. And if you're looking for something very similar to this backpack, this Lowepro Photosport 15-liter is damn near close to it. And it fits really well too. So I'll get into it right now. I'll show you the backpack and what comes with it. All right, back to the Lowepro. So the Lowepro backpack, it comes with this little, I don't even know what you call this thing. You'll have to look it up on their site what the hell they call this pouch, but it's pretty much, it's a whole new drawstring system. Basically, it's got enough room in here. It's not a whole lot. I mean, it comes with a couple other things. I'll get into this in a second here. It's probably got, I would say, if I had to really guess, maybe half the backpack is about just kind of empty compartment where you can put things. It's got a small pocket on the inside as well. How well you can see that one. Kind of, you can probably put a phone and some keys and stuff in there, as well as 2 pouches. I don't really understand why the hell they include mesh pouches anymore. I don't know what people put in here, but I mean, I never put anything in these things, so I don't know. But you could probably fit a good, like if you're really hiking or anything, you could probably fit a pair of shoes in here. For sure, a light jacket. My main reason for this is I'm going to be shopping in downtown Seattle. I just want something I can carry that I don't have to carry in a bag. So this is kind of why I went with this route. If you're hiking, it does come with trekking pole Velcro straps right here. If you're using if you're using trekking poles, has an option for you to use it here. It has a pouch right here, kind of expandable. I wouldn't say it's that big. I mean, it can stretch up top. Let's see, I don't know how much it goes, but not a whole lot. I mean, you could probably fit another jacket in here if you wanted. Potentially, now I wouldn't even say a mountain biking helmet, but you can fit a couple things in here. You know, the Osprey, you can fit your mountain biking helmet kind of much right here. There's a little strap for it, but this is not that backpack, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. But yeah, so it's got a little compartment right here. Also has a little area where you can either put, let's see, a water bottle. I would say like a small water bottle and a small tripod right here. I'm going to put my Gorilla Grip, let's see, what the hell is it? The Joby Gorilla Pod, this little thing right here. It fits in here. I'm not going to fuss with it right now, but it does. It's pretty much damn near perfect. It fits just like that. So, you know, if you need a tripod on the go, a small one, this one definitely fits there. Just also kind of want to mention too, there's a top compartment up here. Pretty much like all backpacks have these days. It's not really lined with anything. It's more of like just like the mesh or the nylon material that's in here. But you can easily fit a phone. So I'll give you. There's an iPhone 12, whatever the hell this is. Fits in there perfectly fine. Keys, wallet, all that stuff can go in there. What else? Okay, so getting to the camera compartment. This is why I bought this bag. Obviously, I'm not going to be slinging my backpack around too much. I'll probably have my camera on either on my strap and on my chest, or for the time being when I'm out not having my camera, I'll probably be putting it in this compartment here. So there you go. You have a small compartment right here, and this is not that big of a compartment. Like I said, I've taken out these little dividers because I'm honestly not going to use these things. So I'm more concerned about having my camera protected for the time being. And my kit, like I said, it's going to be a Sony a7S III with a 24-105. It doesn't fit completely in here right now. I'll show you an example. Since I'm filming the a7S III right now, I'll show you what's going to go in there. So obviously this is not the a7S III, nor is it the 24-105, but this is an a7 III with a Tamron 28-75. This is kind of like pretty comparable in size of what's going to be going in this bag. But I wanted to kind of show you guys, does it fit or does it not, you know? So this is not, it's a telescoping lens. Obviously it's not going to go in the bag when it's zoomed out. It'll go in just like this, but I'll show you how this bag fits really quick. It goes in. It doesn't sit flush 100%. I mean, it kind of looks like that on camera, but the eyepiece kind of sticks out a little bit. I'm guessing if there was like another, actually it kind of sits flush now. If you pull the bag up a little bit, it'll sit flush. It'll drop down a little bit. And that's probably like a good size for a lot of people. If you're having a kit this size, no problem whatsoever. You know, you probably can't carry a whole lot of accessories. You could probably jam an extra battery in there with some wipes, or if you need a UV filter or whatever, you can probably fit it in there. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't really protrude a whole lot. I really am not planning on keeping this pouch that Lowepro suggested or gave us. You know, one of the things you can do too is, you know, this strap comes out, boom. This whole compartment comes out. It's got straps, which is on this little thing right here. There's a bunch of straps on here. You know, you can look at Lowepro's video, like what's actually in here and how it all sets up. I don't plan on using it the way they have it pretty much at all. I kind of just plan on using this as a backpack, and maybe I'll use this little compartment for something. I don't know. But there's a whole bunch of configurations you can use with this and with the straps that are in here. So if you're interested in that, look at Lowepro's video. I'm not going to get into it because I really don't want to deal with it. But instead of using this one they provided, my thing is I'm probably going to go with this Think Tank. What is it? It's a Digital Holster 10. This is like one of my first camera bags I ever got when I first started out way back when. It's kind of like a telescoping bag as well. So like if you need to like have a bigger lens or whatever, this is the one to really use. So yeah, it doesn't fit completely snug in here. You have to have a little bit of wiggle room, and the reason I'm going to be using this is because this strap right here is about as comparable as what's on that Lowepro. So it's not super thick and it's not super thin. It's enough to protect the camera's eyepiece, screen, whatever you plan on putting in there. It also has this right here. It doesn't fit onto the strap or this little compartment that's on the Lowepro, which this has Velcro. So if you have that other bag, it Velcro straps onto it, and it kind of fits in there, and it kind of works as one. You can see it on Lowpro's thing again. But the way my workaround is, I'm just going to tuck it behind, just like this, so it'll kind of sit like that, and you can kind of just jam this in the bag, which might take me a second. There it is. It goes in there. And again, same camera, same everything, except for this is not what I'm going to be using, but similar in size. Fits right in there. That piece goes in there, goes in here and jams up. And same thing, fits in there pretty damn good. Adds a little bit more protection than what Lowepro offers in their little pouch. And that's mostly what I want is protection, because I got an expensive as hell camera, so I don't want to like take any chances. But yeah, as far as everything in the bag, that's how it goes. I'll show you a couple shots of everything and how it fits. I'm a pretty big dude, or I don't think I'm that big, but I'm bigger than average. I'm 5'10", 200 pounds, so it's not like the most comfortable thing when it comes around the stomach straps. I don't really care for that anyways. I don't really, if I'm going to be trekking around or hiking, yes, I will strap those things up. But for the most part, I'm just going to be using this as a straight up backpack. And something that's fashionable. I don't want people to know that it's actually a camera backpack. So, I don't want anyone trying to snag my bag or anything like that. If I can just keep this kind of a low profile, then it kind of serves its purpose of what I want. I just like this camera compartment. If it's going to fit everything I'm going to want out of it. And like I said, for the day hikers who want backpacks that are similar in fashion to the Osprey 14, this is it. This is the one I would consider a good camera backpack. I'm sure there's other ones out there, but I didn't want anything bigger than my 14. I'll go 1 liter up, a little bit bigger. That's about as much as I wanted to do. Again, the 24, you can see the same exact bag in a 24 on Lowpro's website or their YouTube page, but they didn't do a 15, which I thought was kind of shitty, because this is what I wanted to see, and no one had a video of it. So here it is. Here's the bag. Again, it's most likely going to fit all my everyday needs for when I'm on vacation. I actually have an actual camera bag with a huge kit in it and everything, and I don't want to use that at all. I don't want to bring any more lenses than I need to. I'll bring a spare battery, and maybe I'll have my UV filter on there, so I won't even need to worry about that. And maybe a lens wipe. That's about it. That's all I want to bring on my kit. So hiking around, trekking around downtown, whatever you're doing, this is probably going to be my go-to bag for all of that. And I'll let you know how it goes. If you guys are interested, I probably won't make a video on it, but you guys can just leave me a comment and let me know if you guys have questions like, hey, how did it work out? How did it feel? It's incredibly light as well. I mean, minus my camera's in here right now, it's super light. There's no hydration pack in here. I don't plan on using the hydration pack unless I'm going to be doing like some crazy mountain biking or something where I want to bring my camera. But again, this is kind of like my everyday, just trekking around the city bag. Again, you can fit probably some shoes in here. I'll even throw some shoes in here. Let's do it right now. All right, so we'll do a quick example right now, because I'm actually just kind of generally curious now. I've been talking about it. Size 10 Vans, jam those in here. Kind of pushing it a little bit. You can definitely fit some in there. And a lightweight jacket, more of a windbreaker than anything. Kind of jam this in here. All right, and then we got these straps. I'm not going to take those off right now, but we'll do that in a second. A little drawstring down that way. There we go. Put the straps in. it'll fit that setup, what I just put in there, perfectly fine. Cinch it down just a little bit. And there you go. Just a small, like, little bag. Again, to me, this is perfect. This is the perfect camera bag for hiking and stuff. Until Osprey comes out with one very similar to this, I'm keeping this one on my back pretty much all times when I can. Again, unless I'm not going mountain biking or, yeah, I mostly bring this kind of bag with me, even when I do mountain biking. So yeah, but yeah, that's the backpack. Again, I'm not gonna go too much more into this because this is longer than I want it to be, but you can see Lowpro's explanation of this bag in a 24 on their YouTube page. It's a great bag. Highly recommend it if you want to have something small for hiking and stuff like that, or mountain biking. This is the bag right here. Peace.